You've got big plans, a new housing estate, a retail park, maybe even a solar farm. But before the first brick is laid, there's one crucial question to answer. What impact will this have on the environment? Hello and welcome to Blackstone Solicitors channel, and today we're exploring a key part of the planning process in England and Wales, the Environmental Impact Assessment, or EIA. If you're involved in development, construction or planning, this is something you really need to understand. Let's start with the basics. An environmental impact assessment is a formal process used to evaluate the potential environmental effects of a proposed development. It's not just about ticking boxes. It's about making sure that decision makers, developers, and the public all understand the environmental consequences before planning permission is granted. The EIA looks at a wide range of factors. These include the impact on local ecosystems, pollution levels, natural resources, and even cultural and social effects. It's a way of ensuring that development is sustainable and that any harm is identified and, where possible, reduced or avoided. So, not every project actually needs an EIA. Whether you need one depends really on the type, scale, and location of your development. The law splits projects into two categories. Schedule 1 developments always require an EIA. These are the really big projects like airports, motorways, and power stations. Schedule 2 developments might need an EIA if they're likely to have significant environmental effects. That could include, for example, housing developments over a certain size or projects in sensitive areas, such as national parks. If you're not quite sure whether your project needs an EIA, you can actually request what's called a screening opinion from the local planning authority. They'll take a look, assess whether the development is likely to have significant effects, and then decide if an EIA is necessary. Once it's confirmed that an EIA is needed, the whole process gets underway. It starts with scoping, which is about figuring out which environmental issues need to be assessed. Next is the baseline survey, where you gather data on the current conditions. After that, the impact assessment predicts how the development might affect the environment. And finally, mitigation measures are suggested to help reduce or even eliminate those effects. All of this is compiled into an environmental statement, which is submitted with the planning application. The public is invited to comment, and the planning authority must take the findings into account when making its decision. At Blackstone Solicitors, we help clients navigate the EIA process from start to finish. Whether you're preparing an environmental statement, responding to a screening opinion, or dealing with objections, we provide expert legal support to keep your project compliant and on track. The EIA isn't just a legal requirement, it's a vital tool for protecting the environment and ensuring that development is done responsibly. It promotes transparency, encourages public participation, and helps avoid costly mistakes down the line. If you're planning a development and want to know whether an EIA is needed or how to manage the process effectively, get in touch with Blackstone Solicitors. We're here to help you build with confidence and care. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more legal insights, and share it with anyone involved in planning or development.